Glasses, get the white coat on, and I'll see you in a few minutes, all right? Catch you soon.
And therapy in general?
Yeah, therapy in general, actually. Quite remarkable.
Which we quaffed upon.
We quaffed.
Often.
I can't see the manager. Where's the manager?
I can't talk.
There we go. I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
No, Doctor, you haven't.
Good, good. I'm Dr. Martin, and you are...
Dr. Spock?
Spock, oh yes, nasty. Look at those after.
My name's Montana.
Montana.
Montana
Right.
Wild Cheese.
Really? Strange. And you're in a band?
We are indeed in a band.
Gay Bikers on Acid, is that right?
No, it's
That's another one of our problems, yes.
It's wild nuns on cocaine, actually.
Dear me, really?
Yes, yes.
So you're sort of religious folk, are you?
Yes.
All right.
Deeply
Okay.
religious.
So I was going to mention this acid, you know, it's not very good for one's health. So I was going to sort of say, you know, if you've had any problems in the past, I'd give it up.
Psychiatric health, you mean?
Well, both, really, yes,
Oh.
mental and physical. Have you had many sort of ailments in the past? Anything you can tell me about?
Apart from throwing ourselves out of tower blocks.
Tower block
nothing,
windows, no, and banging our heads against plate glass windows.
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
Right.
All right. So what were you doing before you were sort of involved in this pop music lark? I mean, did you have sort of normal 9-to-5 jobs or what?
I was in porno films.
Oh, I see. I'll put that down in your notes. So you weren't sort of bank clerk or anything like that?
Yes, I was a stockbroker.
Oh, right. Stockbroker.
Yes,
Oh, so you had
indeed.
quite sort of varying careers. Really.
Yes.
Oh, that's very different.
That's how I met him, of course, because...
Well, I gave up my job as a deck chair attendant at Sellafield to get into porno films.
I see.
And then
it was like mutant sort of...
Well, illustrious careers you've
yes, indeed.
had. Now, do you do a lot of touring? Because a lot of the bands I get in here do tend to sort of move about a lot. I mean,
Yes, we do, indeed. We are in the middle of a tour at the moment. That's why we're looking so rock and roll at the moment.
This is our on-the-road appearance.
I see. Is that why your ears are sort of strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
When did they sort of come like that? A recent thing?
Cost me 3,500.
3,500?
Plastic surgery.
That was, actually, it was Sellafield.
Have you Vulcan ancestors then?
Indeed.
Prosper.
According to my notes, so apparently you don't wash very often. Is this true or just a rumour? Or
Do you want to check?
because I. Yes. Not too bad, I suppose. I was going to say though, you know, that it's not very healthy to not wash. So I was going to recommend that as one of my sort of treatments.
Yes, well...
And take plenty of
Could be.
vitamin tablets. Presumably you do.
Yeah, plenty of vitamins.
Particularly when you're on the road. You know.
On the road, we're deeply into...
Well, I'm sorry, we had to cut that bit out. How are you feeling now? Are you sort of getting a bit more chirpy?
Yes, we are indeed.
Yeah, good. Some IQ tests here. What did Sir Edmund Hillary see on his right hand when he reached the summit of Everest?
Mount Etna.
5 fingers. Look out there. If a boat returns to dock with 3 tons of fish, what did it weigh when it left in the morning? Any
A
ideas?
small herring.
Oh, good answer, but it's actually anchor.
Oh, no.
Now, I think it's about time for your plug, actually, so I'll plug you in there. If you'd like to sort of, you know, sell your record, all your bits and pieces, I'll plug you in here.
Your shops. It's in your shops right now. It's in your shops.
Get
So
it while
go
it's
and
hot,
buy
kids.
it now. The gay bikers are coming to your
Don't
town.
forget, buy
Okay.
records. Don't buy beer, otherwise you get one of these.
Yes. Buy it. This is in your shops soon. Is that a good enough plug for you?
Excellent, very good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we'll see the video now, I think. Fine.
Right.
So it's something I ask most of the people who come to the clinic. Feeling a bit weary?
Yes, it's depression and a bit
it's
down.
too much touring,
That's-
overworking.
well, I'm expecting you to give me some tonic, actually, Doctor.
Oh, well, it's coming soon.
Oh,
yes,
I
I've got some tablets and bits and pieces.
I
Betty,
did.
you see, my receptionist.
Yes.
Did you see her when you came in?
I did. She's fine.
You
She
need
has a
some
fine.
nasal powder.
She has a fine. She's a fine pair.
She's a big girl. isn't
She's
she?
a big girl, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, what sort of ambitions have you now? Sort of, you're going to sort of conquer the world? It's something I ask a lot of people in the
Terry
clinic.
Wogan.
I'd like to have your job, actually.
And we both like your job, actually, yes.
Have you got any medical training, though?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
What a
He's a doctor in something.
Anthroposophy, is it?
Yeah, fossil fuels or something.
Fossil fuels.
Yeah.
Right.
And, no, actually, Terry Wogan's our next ambition at the moment. And then possibly on to Las Vegas for the, for Caesar's Palace review, you know.
If you're well enough, of course.
Of course, if I'm well, I mean, that's if you give me the right treatment,
Well, it all
Doctor.
rests on me, you see, because I've got to give you A1 before
Oh,
we can do
right,
any of these
I
things.
see.
Yes,
That's all right.
yes, of course. So you're sort of off on tour, and what's next for you? Going to make more records, that sort of thing, or what?
Hopefully, we're going to make an album.
An album?
Yes, which everyone can go out and buy.
How do you find it in the studio? I mean, I was going to say you mustn't really sort of spend too much time in there, you know, in the summer particularly.
Usually walk into the door, sometimes there's a mixing
That's
room.
one way of finding it.
There's another.
Yeah, that's true. But you must take advantage of the sunshine, you know, here in the summer.
Oh yes, it's beautiful here on this.
Are you ones for sunbathing? I mean, what do you do in your spare time?
Sit under sun lamps.
Sit under sun lamps, actually.
We can't afford to go away on holiday yet, till we've done the film.
Well, actually, that's another thing. We're possibly going to be doing a film for the release of the album. We'll do a film to go with the album, so it'll be like a little short.
Ah.
The same price as a lot of record companies would pay on one single video.
That'd be on video, or actually we can go watch it at the cinema?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've got to have a treatment done and got to sort it all out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's why we've come to see you, Doctor.
Yeah, all right, well, I've made some notes, and all in all, you don't seem too bad, but I'm going to put you on a few things that might help you in the future. A few special tablets. And Orgatron here, if you have a sort of heat treatment from him later.
Yes, that'd be nice. Yeah? Yes, I quite like machinery.
Yeah. You have to watch him a bit. He's getting a bit over-friendly.
Did you hear that? Sure.
Well, thank you very much, and do come into the clinic again, won't you, in the future?
Yes, yes, when we're incredibly successful.
I'll go and fetch Betty for you. Dear me, where is she? She's been a bit off sick lately, you know, she's not well. Betty? Betty, there's a couple of chaps here for the usual rub-down and the treatment.
Where's she? Betty, come here. Is that it? Is it all over?